Hey everyone, how are y'all doing tonight? How are you guys doing? For 25 baby bees? Oh, so you're crocheting. I like making bees though, so I wouldn't mind 25 bees. My trip went good. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Oh, regular bees? Okay. I started adding little antenna to my bees and I think it makes them so cute. Thank you. We were happy. We were really, really happy. I always have such a good time hanging out with her. What kind of plug is this? Tonight I am making Sam. I have an event this weekend, and that's one of the last things I need. I've been writing price signs on everything, and my mom tagged everything for me, so I don't have anything to tag, but I do have a lot of price signs to write. And a few, four, six, a few last minute things to make. If I don't make the things, I really will be fine. But, you know, order for a baby blanket. Oh, a baby blanket? Hey, LaRonda, how are you? I always miss making plushies. Whenever I make a hat or uh like a ruffled headband or everything or anything, it makes me miss making plushies as well. Congratulations again on the baby. I need to send you an email with a whole bunch of pictures with colors. I just haven't gotten all the colors together yet. I'm making Sam from, I don't know. I don't know, some Halloween show. I've never seen the show before, but I know his name's Sam. I know his name is Sam. And when I was at my last show, he sold. So now I'm making another one. Maybe. He usually has a lollipop. I never make the lollipop, but I know he's supposed to have a lollipop. I thought the show was called Halloween. I didn't know it was called Trick or Treat. hopefully I'll have time to make a Chucky, but if not, I think that'll be okay. Even though Chucky usually sells, but out of Sam and Chucky, it's harder to make. It's harder to make Chucky because of the hair. I hate doing the hair. Even though I have to do a lot of color changes for the outfit, for like his shirt, I really don't mind it. I don't mind it as much, but the hair takes me out every time. That is different for a baby. I made a Jack Skellington as well because my Jack Skellington sold. And I said this year I wanted to make spooky snugglers because I realized that a lot of people like spooky things for their babies, like Jack Skellington or, you know, Sam or whatever. I think people would buy them for kids because I've seen a lot of people like them for kids. Or whenever kids would come into my booth, I always have some little spooky plushies that don't sell from like the October before. And I'll put them in mystery bags. But usually if kids are going to get the mystery bags, I'll say to the parents like, hey, you know, probably don't get that one because that one's a spooky. And I'll feel it and tell them what's inside. And they'll be like, yeah, they watched the movie. I guess the movies must not be that scary because all the kids who come in know exactly who the spooky people are. They know all of them. I need to plug my glue gun battery in because I killed it making the Jack Skellington and I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it for this. Oh no. Oh no. I broke it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's stop plug the glue gun in because I am gonna need it. And I know it's dead because it died the last time I used it. Yes, yes, because I was kind of, oh no, it's fallen. I was kind of finished with it, but I might have needed to top something up. And of course, when I wanted to like go, like do the little last corner of the eye, that's when I realized this thing was dead. And I was like, oh my gosh, but I had used it for a long time. It really doesn't need to be charged that often. I don't know if you were saying, oh no, about the glue gun dying, or you were saying, oh no, about me snapping the yarn. For some reason, whenever I like watch it here, so I can see your guys' comments, there's like a super delay. Hey there, Brave Diamonds. I'm making Sam. I guess I should have did in the little, like the part where it says Bae N Bunnie's live, I should have put that I'm making Sam. Yes, it's burnout blanket. It's carrot, because this is my extra ball that I haven't even wound yet. I should have made him, the last time I made him out of carrot. But I also have this other orange called Solar Orange. The one I made Charmander out of. Like this orange. But I think this orange would have been too bright, right? Maybe. That's why I'm going to make him out of this one. Because I think making him out of this orange, even though I love this orange, it would be way too bright. So we're going to stick with the carrot. And I had to actually order that from Amazon. And it was expensive. Because all of a sudden, burnout blanket is expensive. 6, 8, The Charmander yarn is from the K yarn place, but the, you know, this one is Burnout Blanket. Really? What Pokemons are you making? Has anybody watched Interview with a Vampire? I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it, but I just got done watching it, and oh my gosh. And I tried to watch it a while ago, and I got stuck at the first episode, and I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna like this. And I clicked off it. And then I rewatched it, and it was amazing. I was looking into figuring out some parts of it. Honestly, some parts of it are, I wouldn't say scary, but you know, there is some jump scare and there is things that you could probably classify as scary. They are doing vampire activity. So if actual vampire activity is scary to you, then it's scary. But it's not super scary. It's still a good story. But it is a little scary in parts. Oh, I keep saying I want to do like a whole line of 6, 8, 10. But I've never done it, like the whole evolution of somebody. I wanted to make Chikorita, like that Chikorita you made in your last video, but I never made it. Yes, I think it's not new. It didn't just come out. I just didn't watch it when it first came out, but it's not new. So it's the same one. They have a new season. They have 2 seasons. I don't know if the new season just came out, but it was good. I'm happy I watched it. I keep crocheting with the short end of the yarn. I'm not paying attention. I keep trying to look into playing. Well, you know, I guess I could do better. I wanted to see if I could play like some kind of music or have some kind of background sound. I don't know if I thought about just watching other YouTube people, because then I figured YouTube wouldn't flag other YouTube people. But I don't know what kind of music they would flag. That's what I did last time, but it wasn't really loud. Has any of you guys, they are in my videos. I mean, you'll hear it in the background and they'll flag it. So they really are. I may make the Chikorita. I saw the pattern. I saw the pattern was free, but I just didn't get around to it. But it looks so good and it seems really easy. So I want to do it. But yes, they're very picky about music. I've never played music. You know, one time a long time ago, the first time I went live, I was playing Bob Marley in the background and they flagged my video saying it was inappropriate. It wasn't even one of the bad songs. Hey, Anne Marie, did you have a good time? And I'm making Sam from Trick or Treat. I just need to pick the right colors. That is awesome. I'm happy you had a good time. You're gonna have to call me one of these days and tell me if it was a good time. Um uh okay, so I'm not like super duper churchy. I go to church sometimes, but I'm not like super churchy. And I don't know if I would do the Baphomet goats, the one with the pentagram. I don't know why that seems much to me. I don't have anything against them, and I think they're cute, but maybe I just watch too much YouTube. So maybe I wouldn't make one of those. If someone wanted too much done to it, maybe I wouldn't make one of those. Or maybe I would. I guess if it was super cute and it was like a cute one, I think I would make it cutesy, but I couldn't make it like mean. It would just have to be cutesy. But like characters for movies, no, I don't think there's any characters that I wouldn't make. If that's what you mean. I don't know if I answered the question right. Where is the yellow? Okay. Hey, Marshall. Yeah, so I feel like that's a bit much. But if it's like in a cute way, maybe. But if you want too much, I can't. I can't. Maybe if I watched some of these Halloween movies, I'd probably feel the same way about these characters. But I don't watch the movies, so maybe that's why. Um, I've never made a voodoo doll, or no one's ever asked me to make a voodoo doll. But maybe if it was just like the generic looking doll, like with the little X on the eyes and like a little sewn up line on the side, I've seen one of those and that looked fine to me. But if you want it to be specific to someone, I can't help you. No, I would just be like, you got to talk to somebody about that. I wouldn't do that either. Not specific, just, you know, the playful looking decoration maybe, but not too much now. not too much. Four. I really have to write these patterns down. I can't remember. Is it 4? I have to look at the picture. I'm going to literally have to go to my Instagram and look at the picture. Because the way I made it last looked really, really good. Please tell me you got it. And I didn't get a picture. Where's a picture of it? When the little girl bought it, I took a picture of her, which means that I just have to find that last event I went to. And then, okay, it's before that. It's before all of this. Oh no, we're getting close. Getting close. No. Okay, I don't have a picture. Oh no, I do. It's so blurry. Oh no. 1, 2. It looks like 4. It looks like 4. I'm gonna say it's 4. Because 3 looks a little short. 3 looks a little short. Good evening, Heather. Hey, LBS Crochet. I'm making Sam, but I went off on a tangent to try to figure out how many yellow stitches I did in my Sam because I don't write the patterns down and I don't have a good picture of it. So I think it's supposed to be 4 yellows. There are a lot of great patterns coming out these days. I think there are a lot. You know what, guys? And I don't know if this is petty, and I probably shouldn't say anything, but am I the only one who thinks crochet drama is hilarious? I think it's so funny. You know I'm not in any of the drama, but when I see it happening, I can't stop laughing. Because people get so mad at people inventing a new way to create the bee, like a bullet bee. And that's why I think I could never do patterns, because I don't know what I would do if someone tried to come after me about it. Anyway, am I the only one? I'm probably the only one. I think it's hilarious. Oh, I could make a YouTube channel just going over all the beefs that I've watched. Like, I know them all. Even like knitting drama. And I don't even knit. Like, I can knit, but I don't really knit like that. But I watch all the like the crafty drama. Because I love a good drama. I don't like reality TV, but I like when it's actually happening. And I don't get how people get that mad. I'm like, really? People have been crying. There's a good one. There is a good one that I would love to go into, but I also think it's petty to not know these people and just be judging them from the outside. So I judge them in my head, but I think they are hilarious. And I don't make like earrings or like clay earrings or anything like that, but I watch some clay earrings people, and the people who do the wreaths. I watch the wreath people as well. And I watch t-shirt people who do t-shirts, like whether it's embroidery or screen printing or pressing. I watch those people as well. I've never seen any drama in those people's lives. Like, I've never seen somebody say, well, I've seen where people are like, you know, you stole my exact pattern and printed a name on your shirt using all my stuff. I don't, that's different to me. But crochet drama, I don't think any other community has this much drama. And I'm here for all of it. Oh my God. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be in it. I I try not to repeat it unless I super know you and I know, you know, you don't have anything to do with it either, but I'm here for all the crochet drama. I'm here for the response videos. There's a couple girls on YouTube that will break down the dramas, and I watch them. I watch them too. And it makes me know who the crochet pattern people are, and then I try to avoid them depending on who I think is right in my head. If I side with one person, which you always try not to, but of course I side with one of them. Whoever I side with, oh yeah, the other girl, I'm not buying your patterns. Even if I was never going to buy your patterns, now I put myself on notice to not buy, to not go buy the pattern, because, you know, I'm standing in solidarity with the one I think should win. But I love some crochet. If any of you know any new crochet drama, you should tell me, because I will search for the rest of the story, because I want to know it all. As much as I love to watch crochet people, the drama is hilarious too. There's some real, the shady, you know what? I think that should have its own section. I feel like there's pattern drama. There's a lot of pattern drama, and that's in one section. But in the other section is crochet friend to crochet friend drama. That's a whole nother lore in itself. The friend to friend drama, I like the friend to friend drama too. The crochet pattern drama to me is always hilarious. Like, that's funny, but the friend to friend drama, oh yes, because I go back and I look at all the interactions to be like, you should have seen this coming. I watch it all. I watch the friend drama's hilarious. Oh, if I was petty, we'd talk about it, but I'm gonna have to make like a private page so we can talk about the drama. I'm gonna have to trust y'all to not go drag me in it just because I like to talk about it. But I'm going to have to make like a private invite only. Let's talk about the drama page. You can find the drama if you go to YouTube and type in crochet drama, or you know where? Let me tell you. YouTube don't really have the good ones. If you want the good crochet drama, you have to go to TikTok. You can type in pattern drama. You can type in friend drama. There's a really good long one, because I like long stories. There's a really good long one, and a lot of people have broken it down on YouTube. So if you want to watch a good one that has many parts, I mean, people crying in this one, you look on YouTube. YouTube has some good breakdowns of like the big ones, but like the smaller ones, you have to go to TikTok. I don't have any. Like, I personally don't have any crochet drama, and if I ever had crochet drama, it'd probably be just so funny to me that I don't think I'd do anything. It wouldn't be a good drama to watch because I wouldn't feed it, because I always think it's petty. I always think it's completely petty. I've never seen a good crochet drama that I'm like, you know what? This is a big deal. We should fight together. No, they're always just so petty to me. And I'm always just like, this isn't even, you wasted my 3 minutes on TikTok. Now I have to go research this. And when I get to the end, I'm like, y'all wasted my time. I could have made something. That's how I always feel. All the time I spent searching for every angle of this video, I could have made a bee. And look, now I don't have a bee, and I'm going to a show, and I just wasted my time on the drama. You see, that how a mod. I don't know. I have a whole other drama in my head about mods. I can't even go into it here because you guys will know who I'm definitely talking about, which is everybody. We're going to really have to make a separate page so we can just, you know, really talk. Yeah, I'm going to have to make like a private page. I don't know. I don't know how you do that. A group chat on IG, that may be the way to go. I'm just going to say one thing about mods. I don't understand how. Okay, I'm going to say it without saying it. If I make a cow, and this is my cow, this is my cow pattern, everything about this cow is mine, so I can talk about him. When I make this cow, and let's say I wanted to sell you this cow, and instead of putting a lemon slice on his tummy, I want to put a flower on his tummy, and I want to put a flower in his ear. It's the same cow. When I was making it, I just ripped this off, put the sunflower here, and put whatever on his head. Why is it the same price as a regular cow? Why, if I want to make the sunflower cow, I have to pay full price for this cow, even though I just changed the stickers on this cow? I don't understand. Now, if I sold patterns, would I do that? Maybe it would be super profitable for me to do that, but I don't get it. Or let's say I'm like, oh, you know, I made a cow pattern and I also made a pig pattern. And my cow and pig, all I do for my pig is take the cow nose off and put a pig nose on and change the pig ears. Why do I have to buy the whole thing again for you to tell me to take the nose off and do a different nose? I don't know. In my mind, that doesn't make any sense, but it could just be me. It probably is just me. And that's why me and patterns have a weird relationship, where if I buy it and I like it and I want to modify it, I just modify it to whatever I want it to look like, and not necessarily to what it's supposed to look like. If that makes any sense, which that probably doesn't make sense to some people, but it's fine. It is fine. Whenever I come on here, sometimes I realize that I don't get anything done. And I really want to get this done tonight, because tomorrow night, I don't know if I'm going to have a video this weekend, because I haven't really been filming. And I have to go set up on Friday for my event on Saturday and Sunday. And I don't know if I'm going to have, I don't know if I should go down there and stay down there, or if I should go down there and come up, because I may need to get more stuff on Saturday, and my car won't be able to fit all the stuff I want to fit in it to go all the way down there. I don't know. One, two, three, four. Yes. Those patterns, to me, I don't get it. And if you buy like the pack, because sometimes they're like, oh, you want the animal pack? If it's $5 a pattern and the animal pack has 3 patterns, you're going to pay $15 for the 3 of them. And it's one body, but different ears. And I paid 3 times for this, but it's the same thing. I don't know. I don't make patterns, so I don't know. I only sell plushies. Oh, guys, I've had a long day. The mod version. Sometimes I want to tell myself that I don't feel like figuring it out, but with the amount of patterns that I would buy or I did buy when I just started crocheting, I stopped. Now, if I buy a pattern, it's because it's doing something that I can't figure out. And then I'm like, you know what? Or sometimes I'll see people say, hey, we're having a sale. I can't remember. Maybe like a couple months ago, someone was having a pattern sale because their cat was sick. And I went and I bought a couple patterns. Did I need them? No. But I bought them because I figured you're helping your sick cat. Now, I may have bought like one of those same body, different head things, but it felt like it was for a good reason. But apart from that, I try not to. I try not to. I try not to as much as possible. I am. I do usually just look at the picture. You can figure out your own pattern. One of these days, I'm going to come on here and we're going to make something and I'm going to show you how to figure it out. Because if you've been crocheting for a year, you can write your own pattern. If you know basic shapes, you can write your own pattern. If you know the basic shape of anything, you can write it yourself. You don't really need anyone to tell you. I want someone to pick something that's maybe like medium hard, not super hard because then we'll be here all night, but medium hard, and I'm gonna make it. Because you can make your own patterns. My only issue with making up my own, wait, I should have put the other patch on the other side. My only issue with making up my own patterns is that whenever I make them up, I never write them down. So it's always hard to duplicate it because I don't write them down. Oh, it's already attached. Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I'm skipping everything. Oh, you have jokes. You have jokes about the wings because you know wings are my little kryptonite. No, we should not make something with wings. I can figure out wings. I can make wings. They just never look the way I think they're supposed to look. I know that the pattern creator doesn't want the wings to look like what I make. That's my only reason for not liking wings. My wings just look weird, especially when they're the flat kind. They just look, I don't know, like just huge. They look really, really huge. And apart from looking just very, very huge, they turn up weird at the ends. I don't know. And my back loop isn't as prominent, so it just looks like a panel. I'm gonna have to make some and then show you guys how my wings look. They just look flat, they don't have like the ridge thing. They don't have a good lip on them for it to look like it's actually wings. I could do a dragon. Yes. Even none of them look good on my end. So I can't even say it's the mirroring. They just don't look good. They just look they just look completely bad. Hi, Chris Clark from Australia. How are you doing? What's that? What's that? I'm not even going to pronounce it. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look it up. Yarn over. Everyone on my end is doing well. How's everyone in the chat doing? Yarn over. Interesting. Yeah, I think I yarn over. I don't think I yarn under because I saw a video of someone yarn under and I was like, yeah, I definitely don't do that. Let me look them up. Let me look them up. Q U. Where's the thing? QUOKKA. Oh, okay. Okay. He is cute. Okay, I could make it. I could make it. Hi Blair. Okay. Let me show you how I would write a pattern for this. Thank you, Jewelry Queen. If I was supposed to, like, let's say you send me something, like you send me this, we're just going to call it Q because I don't want to butcher the name. Let's say you send me Q and you're like, hey, I want you to make Q for me. I would type in crochet Q. And when I look at him, in my mind, I would think of what have I made that looks like him? Like, what animal have I made? What plushie have I made? What anything have I ever made that looks like him? And I pull from different patterns to make one pattern. So from looking at his head, who does his head look like? His head looks like Pooh. And I've made a Pooh Bear before. So I would look up my Pooh Bear pattern and I would make his head. And then for his ears look like a teddy bear. So it's teddy bear ears. So I would just get whichever pattern I have for teddy bear ears and just add it to a Pooh head in this color. And then for his arms right here look like the free capybara, the capybara arm that I make from Red Mills Crochet, but it just has a little turned down part here, which are clearly decreases. So I would just make decreases here and then start at the bottom here. For the bottom of his body, it looks like the capybara body. So I would just scale my Pooh head to the bottom of my capybara body and I have his body already. And for the legs, it's made in two parts. Well, the tail is just simple. You just make it as long as you want. But for the legs, this looks like a little chicken leg, and I have a pattern for a chicken leg. So I would just make the top of the chicken leg. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I would just make the top of the chicken leg here. And then for this part, just crochet some arms back, make them bigger in the front and smaller in the back and sew it there. And this is just a leaf pattern. So whichever leaf pattern I have or whatever leaf I know how to make, I just make a leaf for his hands. For his mouth, it's just a simple cone for his nose, and they stitched that part on, and then they surface crocheted for his mouth, and then put a line of pink for his I guess his tongue. So I just break the pattern down whenever I want to make something. It's not necessarily that I buy the pattern. I just think, what do I have that looks like this? Or what have I made? Or what can I make that looks like it? And then I make it like that. I don't know where I was. What was I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Thank you, Boss Mom. I have a market prep video coming up. Well, not market prep. I have a market day vlog video coming up because I have a market this week. So you should definitely, oh, it's not arm time yet. You should definitely look out for that one. But thank you for subscribing. I'm happy you like them. And it will be long. I'm going to try to make it a long one. I usually like the long ones too because I'll go back and watch them. And if it's too short, I get disappointed. So I will try to make it into a long one. Some way, somehow, I always end up with the right amount. No matter what ridiculousness I do, I end up with the right amount. Oh, it's a card show? Well, I hope you do very well at it, especially if you have Pokemons. I've been wanting to go to one of those card shows, but then I couldn't find where to sign up for them. And I recently found where to sign up for them, but now it's that I have so many shows coming up that I really should not be going. I really should not be going to any, I really shouldn't be signing up for any more events. So I'm probably not going to sign up until maybe next year when I kind of slow down.